Over the course of nearly 20 years, the Little People Big World series was the most popular show on cable television. Since the year 2006, Amy and Matt have been allowing the cameras to continuously record their lives on the enormous property. The challenges they faced as a result of their dwarfism were presented. Except for Zach, the most of their children were of a height that was considered typical. Watching the charming family on the farms was a favorite activity for fans of Little People Big World. As the program progressed through its seasons, the conflict that Matt had with his twin brothers, Zach and Jeremy, became a recurrent story point. The strange conclusion of season 25, which seemed more like a series finale, however, caused the public to be perplexed and bewildered. A number of the cast members, including Matt and Amy, have expressed uncertainty over the revival of the program. The question of whether or not the program will be renewed for a new season has been investigated by a few sources. Do they have the ability to make a comeback? To what extent will the show be renewed for a subsequent season? You need continue reading in order to find out if it is doable. Amy Roloff, who plays the lead role in Little People Big World, has previously revealed that it is possible that the show may never run again on television. On the other hand, she garnered attention during the most recent family gathering that took place on Thanksgiving. Recently, Audrey, Isabel, and Tori shared a number of photographs that they had taken at their most recent get-together at the residence of Amy and Chris. Zach, Jacob, and Jeremy all made appearances in it, along with their respective spouses and children. It is unfortunate that Matt was not included in the rare family picture, since this reveals a great deal about the most recent dynamics which have been developing between him and Zach. After a significant amount of time had passed, the fans were taken aback to see the family reunited. At the festival, they were overjoyed to find that Amy was able to spend time with all of her children and grandchildren. As a result, numerous individuals pondered whether or not the family had made any references to the production of a new season. All of Amy's children have unfortunately stated that they will no longer be appearing on the show. As a result, it is possible that this is not the case. Almost 20 years ago, Matt and Amy, who are the stars of Little People Big World, provided audiences with entertainment through their program. At the enormous Roloff Ranch, Matt has been left alone for the rest of the day. In an effort to repair the damaged relationships he has with Zach, he has been working hard. It is anticipated that the Little People Big World actor would tie the knot with Karen Chandler at some point in the future. It has already been established by Amy that the network does not intend to sustain the show in any kind. The family had been on a break, and she had previously mentioned that they intended to take advantage of their time away from the camera. As another piece of information, Matt disclosed that the network has not yet contacted him to schedule the production of season 26. It was just announced by In Touch that TLC would never ever again renew the show. The fact that Matt was the sole person interested in keeping the program continuing was revealed by a source close to him. On the other hand, his family felt glad knowing that it was finally ended. The source of the information added that although they are relieved to have the program behind them, they are still suffering with the effects of years spent in front of the camera. Fans of the show have witnessed Jacob, Jeremy, and Zach perform on the show during the course of its history. Being the center of attention wherever they went must have been an odd experience for them. In addition, the source explained the consequences of having their life shown on television in return for financial gain and public notice. The relationship between Zach and Matt has been difficult to resolve for quite some time. There has been no progress made by the father-son team in terms of resolving the issues. Furthermore, the source continued by saying, "They are all attempting to return to normal life, but it is not without its challenges." Recollections of Zach Roloff's time spent filming for reality television are not exactly fond. There was a period of nearly 20 years during which Zach and his family shared their private life with viewers of TLC. Viewers were left wondering whether the long-running series Little People Big World had finally come to an end at the conclusion of the 25th season. Following their time spent shooting for reality television, Zach, his wife Tori, and his children Jackson, Lila, and Josiah have completed their work. When it comes to his personal life, Zach continues to share part of it with the fans of Little People Big World, but in a different style. Raising Heights is the name of the podcast that he and Tori have created together. In it, they discuss their honest experiences in their lives away from the camera. In the most recent episode, Zach revealed that he had been working behind the scenes for Little People Big World since he was a little child, and that he detested being in a fishbowl with other people. When Tori first started talking to Zach, she asked him about his experience of filming day to day when he was a small child. Because there was always this expectation that I should be doing something right now, Zach noted that it felt strange because of this expectation. When people talk about reality television, I always believe there should be a little bit of a proviso attached to it, because at the end of the day, these individuals are contributing money to pay for a crew to be present. Zach acknowledged that there were occasions when filming was enjoyable, but that it was also incredibly stressful, adding that he could not stomach the idea of recording in public. The father of three referred to it as the fishbowl effect. Zach said that you are present in a fishbowl and that everyone is looking at you. Zach claims that when it came time to film at restaurants, the producers chose a table that was smack dab in the middle of the room, with the finest view and the best lighting. According to Zach, this table was chosen so that everyone in the restaurant was gazing at the now movie set. When Zach was recording somewhere in public, he admitted that he felt exceedingly uncomfortable. As he explained, going in public as a family with children garnered enough attention on its own, but the addition of a film team to the mix amplified the amount of attention they received from members of the general public. Taking a break from reality television seems to be something that Zach is enthusiastic about doing. Both he and Tori appear to take pleasure in recording their podcast, which they use to maintain communication with their audience, but more so on their own terms. One of the primary reasons that Zach and Tori decided to stop shooting for reality television earlier this year was due to the fact that it causes families to become estranged from one another. When it comes down to it, the pair is unwavering in their determination to leave TLC. There were moments in reality television that we loved and moments that we didn't love, they said in an Instagram post, outlining the reasons for their decision to leave the show. Overall, we are grateful to our crew and our producer, and we are excited for the next chapter in our lives. Recently, Roloff posted a photograph that is extremely unusual, and she even used the term rare to describe the photograph. It will be disappointing for fans of Little People Big World who believe that it may be of her son, Mateo. Despite this, it appeared to be rather intriguing to those that follow TLC. In the past, Audrey Roloff, who is married to Jeremy Roloff, has expressed the possibility that among all the members of the Little People Big World family, she is the one who is closest to Isabel. In March of the previous year, the former TLC member participated in a question and answer session during which she stated, "Isabel and I, we just vibe on a lot of similar things." It is also quite simple to have a conversation with her. When viewed from the outside, Isabel Roloff does not appear to be an easy person to communicate with. When it comes to her body image, she appears to be quite self-conscious and fixated on it. However, there are not a lot of people who would choose Audrey Roloff as the one who is the easiest to talk to if they were fans of Little People Big World. In any case, it is not unexpected that she and Jacob's wife were captured in a photograph together on the same occasion.